What's up, man? It's your big brother, K-Rino. Look, I'm going to talk about two words that we say and use and hear all the time in relationships, business situations, whatever the case is, man. And that is red flags, the infamous red flags. And this is just for those who might be living under a rock or have never been through anything in their life. A red flag is simply just when somebody that you're dealing with on whatever level gives you warning signs that something might not be all the way right with them upstairs. They may have some issues that they're dealing with, and those issues that they're dealing with will eventually lead to you having to deal with them if you ignore or don't recognize the red flags. And the red flag is just a moment. You just chilling, everything is going good. You met this person, they cool, y'all been kicking it, hanging out, and all of a sudden one day you wear a green shirt, and this person just flips out, man. Why'd you wear the green shirt? I hate when people wear green shirt. Just lose their mind. And then you like, okay, why is this person flipping out behind me wearing the green shirt? Then they go, I'm sorry. I mean, I had a hard day, and then you go, okay. I mean, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I know things been stressful. Nah, man, things ain't been stressful. That's a red flag because when somebody reacts to something in a way that's so extreme, but what they're reacting to is not that serious, then you have to take the caution to say, hold on, man, this may not be the person I need to be moving forward with. I need to do some further uh, analysis and some further investigation to see what the hell is wrong with this cat or what's wrong with this female, whatever the case is. And it doesn't just apply to relationships. It could be business too. You can go into business with a person and say, man, okay, we're gonna do this together, man. We're gonna open up this business, this company. We're gonna make this money, and then all of a sudden you start to see little things that they do in their business practices. It's like, wait a minute, nah, I don't like how you did that with the numbers just then. That was kind of shaky. I don't like how you cutting corners with the product. It could be anything, anything that you are involved with another person. You have to look for red flags. You have to look for warning signs, things that will tell you these are protections from heaven. These are protecting elements that are being shown to you and delivered to and dropped down to you early to let you know, say, dummy, don't do it with this person. Don't do it. And we've all made the mistakes. We've ignored them or we just didn't recognize them, like I said earlier. And so now what ends up happening is that you have what's called recognizing the red flag after the fact. Once you kind of go through the storm and you've been through whatever it is and you've gotten out of it, then you sit around and all of a sudden 10, 15 little moments over the course of y'all time together, they start to replay themselves. And you're like, you know what? It was that time when such and such happened. Man, you know what? That's when I should have knew right there. It comes back. It comes back. But a lot of times in our emotion, we don't see it at the time, or we see it and we slide it to the back burner because, hey, I really like this person, or I haven't been with somebody in so long, and he seems so nice, or she seems so nice, and let's just call it for what it is. Sometimes you're desperate and you ignore it, but you pay for it later. So that's why the process, the selection process, has to be extremely detailed and intricate, and there has to be a degree of patience exhibited by you. It don't matter how long it have to take. You got to find out what and who you dealing with. You got to find that out because it won't just affect you. It may affect your children. It may affect your business, your work, whatever the case is. It may affect that if you don't dig and find out what's going on with these folks. Because look, man, I'm gonna tell you, you got people who are in prison, and people will say, "Oh man, that's where them folks belong," But it's way more criminals free than it is in prison. You got people who are in mental institutions, and you might say, well, that's where they belong. But it's way more throwed off people walking the streets than it is in the mental institution. So we are literally actually in the mental institution every day. We the ones walking around in the environment because we are in the presence of tens and thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of people that are dealing with some serious issues on a daily basis. And if you are one of the ones who can navigate semi-normally through your issues, then it's hard for you to fathom when somebody loses their mind because they like they like their pens to always have the top on it, and then you borrowed their pen and you left the top off of it, and he slapped you in your mouth. It's like, you got to, and I'm not trying to make mockery, I'm just trying to make you understand how some people are wired up. And you can't let your feelings of love and loneliness, or you can't let what they may claim to know, what they may actually know. There may be some, man, you know what, he's really helpful. He's really smart. She helped me with my company, and none of that. None of that. At the end of the day, look for the red flags, look for the warning signs, and I don't care how much you like them. If those things accumulate or they start to show themselves in a way that is not matched up with how you move, then you need to move around. Plain and simple, man. Anyway, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Anything that I might have forgot, y'all feel free. You can share your experiences down below. Tell me about y'all red flag moments. And all right, man, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.